So in this case, we want to be advertising on YouTube to the people who are on YouTube watching YouTube videos and not on display campaigns or display websites or browsers or in apps. So how do we remove all of that? Because if you don't do this, you are going to see your impressions skyrocket, but your views remain very small. Why? It's probably because it's lucrative to take your YouTube videos, turn it into some sort of display ad, and then throw it in Candy Crush. Shout out Candy Crush. No, I'm not. Whatever. I don't. Is that still a game? Might be. Anyways, you don't want your YouTube ads showing up in apps, right? Um, Now, nothing wrong with displaying in apps, but you should have a dedicated campaign for that because at the end of the day, if I'm looking for ROI from YouTube, I want to know what the ROI is from YouTube, not have installed campaigns, not other, networks. So this is a real quick hack. What I want to do is show you how to go in and do two things. So the first is this. You need to exclude your videos from children's YouTube channels. And there's not a great way to do this. This is the best way that I've seen how to do this, and I'll show you how to do it. But then also you want to exclude yourself from advertising or your ads showing up in apps. So this is how you do it. I'm going to share my screen. I just typed into Google YouTube children exclusion or content exclusion. And there's a really great list. I think this has about 8,000 YouTube channels. So if you scroll down for a while, that's going to take you a while. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this list and download it or just copy. All you really need is this column with the YouTube channel URL. And so you're going to copy these and you're going to go into your Google Ads. Now, you can only paste 5,000 of these in at a time, so you're going to have to do this twice. You're going to go to your Google Ads and you're going to go to Tools and Settings and then going down to Placement Exclusion Lists. So from there, what you'll find is a way that you can make an exclusion list. And so here you have the option of excluding from YouTube channels or videos or websites or apps or all apps. Now, if you're going to go the YouTube channels route, what I would do is you copy and paste all these URLs in. It'll only take 5,000 at a time, but then you just do this twice and you hit save. And all of a sudden you have this exclude YouTube kids channel. I mean, you have to type that name in. And you'll see that you're able to take these YouTube channels and just remove them from your current campaigns. And then what you can do is another way of creating an exclusion list is going in and saying new list, and we will just start ticking all of the apps. And so if you want to exclude your ads from apps, what I would recommend, shift click doesn't work on this. You're going to have to go through all of these. So what you'll do is you'll go in and click all of these and save these as an excluded app. Or you could do like Android apps only or iOS apps only or games only. You can get as creative as you want in this. I would just create an all blanket list of just all apps and all children's YouTube videos. And then what you can do from there is you can just, be a little bit more nuanced in that and create these other little pieces. So once you have these exclusion lists, it's actually it's buried on how to add these to a campaign. So now what I'm doing is I'm showing an image of an old retargeting campaign on YouTube. So this is paused. So I'm in my retargeting campaign. And then what I do is I go to content. So under content, I go down to exclusions. And you don't see the ability to actually add this list because it's buried, because it's hard. It's easy for noobs to lose money in this game. So what you need to do from here is you just go up to topic exclusions and then go down to placement exclusions. And this is where you can press this pencil button and then you can go to use my placement exclusion lists. And lo and behold, you will now no longer be advertising to children on their channel, or your YouTube ads won't show up in apps. Now, obviously, there's room for error here, so I would just keep your eye on this. The YouTube channels list is growing at every time. I saw my list right here is only like 1,500. I need to update it to this other list. So it's going to take some time. I shouldn't say that. It will take a little bit of time to just come back and make sure that everything is on the right channels. Obviously, the best spot to do is where ads showed, and then you can go ahead and you can kind of exclude things from there. So if you have any questions on YouTube ads and exclusions and placements, go ahead and Go ask those, and I'm more than happy to address those.